Hi, welcome to a new school year. My name is Tanya Kraft. I'm your supervising teacher, and I'm excited to get to work and know each and every one of you. I just want to introduce this tutorial to help give you an overview of Odysseyware, which is your core curriculum that you're going to use this year that delivers all of the Common Core aligned standards. Just to get you started and let you know each day you're going to log into this platform, and there's a couple ways that you can do that, which I will demonstrate in the video, but you are able to access this on your phone. So if you're traveling or something happens with your laptop that Epic issues you, which is the Chromebook, we strongly suggest that you use that, but you can find Odysseyware in clever.com, which will be when you log into your Chromebook, you'll be able to access it there, or we will give you a direct URL link and I'll let you know the combination for your username and the password, which does change every year. So you'll receive that in a subsequent email. But I just wanted to let you know to make sure that you check due dates every day for your Odysseyware lessons in all of your subjects, which are English Language Arts, Math, Science, and Social Studies. That's how you get attendance and remain enrolled with Epic, as well as the ability to use your learning funds and have those open and be in good standing. Enjoy! This tutorial will go over a couple basics for using Odysseyware daily for your core curriculum. When you sign in, make sure that you use the direct link or icon in Clever from Miss Craft's class, and it will open up a new tab that will have a URL with Epic Pal in it. That is our school's direct link. Any other Odysseyware link will not work. So you'll sign in with your initials and ID number and your password, and it will bring you to the screen. If at any time you need technical support specific to your online classes, this is the phone number you can use for Odysseyware. It's right here at all times under the Help tab. Normally, your student will just click on Learn, but always check if you see a message alert. Your student will have their basic to-do list. This is under the Assignments tab. You can also navigate to courses, which I will get to in a minute. So on the Assignments tab, you'll see your courses. It'll have English A and B. A is the current semester, B is the next semester. You'll be able to tell because the due dates will show you. For example, in English A, the due date for the first lesson or the next lesson is 97, which is today. And then if you look at English B, the due date for the first lesson is in January, so that's how you'll know what to do, what to work on. So your student will get used to skipping the classes for semester 2 and just looking at semester A. So you have English A, Math A, Science A, and Social Studies A for semester 1. Always look at the due dates. You'll notice there are different color assignments. Blue is for lesson, green is for project, yellow is for quiz, and red is for test. Your Odysseyware dashboard will only show you one task at a time other than projects. It will show all the projects for the current unit, even if the due date is in the future, so you can see the due date here is in a couple weeks ahead. But today's date is for the lesson. When your student finishes a lesson, quiz, or test, they come back to the Assignments tab. The next lesson, quiz, or test will populate, so they can only do one thing at a time here. The only exception, again, is the projects are available at any time. Your student will click on the assignment and they will see their lesson. Anytime they see a box like this, they need to click on it to play. If they prefer to read along as the video goes on, they can click and read what the person is saying. The student can click Read Next Section. However, I prefer students instead go up and use the Numbers tabs as if they are turning the page up here. So please instruct your student to do that. Page 2, again, you'll see that it says Read Next Section, but instead I prefer the student to go up and click to page 3. Up at page 4, you'll notice here's a video, and page 5, here's a link. So anytime your student sees a blue link, they need to click on it. It will open to reading or a handout or graphic organizer, something they may be able to print out, or if you don't have a printer, they can copy it on a piece of paper and use it for further studying. So start paying attention to those things because these are the tools that help your student learn study skills. So once they go through and take their notes through the pages, they can either click on the work, on questions, but I prefer that they don't do this, and the reason why is sometimes this will throw you into questions in the wrong order and students will start to get confused. So I usually ignore this. I always want students to flip through the pages like I showed you with the numbers above. Let's pretend the student went through the 5 pages and they're ready to work on questions. You'll see that question 8 is one of 8, and the section or the page, I just say page, is one of 5. So it's page 1 for question 1. They'll answer the question, and then they click on the next question, or they can click on number 2. And I prefer students just go this way, so they'll answer this question. You'll see here they can write something out. If they want to upload something, they could do that by clicking on this file, which will bring up their drive. They can download something, or they can see the file name and they'll click upload. So when they're finished with all of the questions, then they'll be able to turn it in. So they're going to navigate between the questions and the sections to see where the answers might be, and then click turn it in. If they're skipping any questions, it will tell them that they're skipping a question, so that they'll click green to stay and finish their work. So that's the Learn tab. We'll look at the Courses tab. Okay, we're back to assignments here. So parents, you do need to sign in as your student. I would recommend every day, or at least every other day, to sign in as your student. They can do this for you. You own this. You sign in as the student to double check that your student did their work. You'll go to Learn, and then you'll go to Courses, and then you'll see the classes. Now again, you'll see semester 1 and 2, and you'll see the pacing guides. So if you see red, that means your student is behind. If you see gray, it'll say on pace or on track. If it's green, it'll say ahead, which is fine. So on track is good. Behind is not okay. And if you have more than 3 behind or missing assignments, you will get put into non-compliance, which is strike 1. If you don't catch up, you'll be in strike 2, and then strike 3 is withdraw. So since we are independent study, it's very strict. Please double check that your student is not behind at any time. Please check this in the morning, because if your student does not do anything all day and you check at night, it'll still say on track, because they still have time until midnight before this updates. So check in the morning, and that will generate if they are behind or not. Again, it will tell you the number of assignments, and it will show you the due date and which assignment your student is behind in. If you click on this arrow for a class, you can go into their units, click on the unit that they're in, and you can see their individual assignments and all their grades and all their due dates in the future. If you want to see where they're at, and if they are overdue, this will say, it'll turn orange and say overdue. So you can see how many assignments are overdue. Now, if it's assigned, they can work on it. If it's not assigned, it means they have to finish something else before they can get to it. And that's kind of how students fall behind, is if they go to their assignments tab, they see one thing that's overdue, and it says overdue, and it's just the one thing. But if you go into your actual units, you'll see like 5 of these color-coded pacing buttons, and these are going to help you in the long run. So really make sure that your student is engaging every day with this platform on Odysseyware for all of their subjects, and that they stay up to date. This is really all you need to do. Your students' grades will also be right here under current score. This is the beginning of the year, so the grades haven't really populated yet, but this is where you'll check your students' grades. If and when you have any questions, just let me know. I'm here to help guide you to success and work together. We're going to have a great year, just following these simple steps of basic engagement here daily with Odysseyware, and you as the parent being involved to monitor this daily. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you found it very helpful, but if you have any questions, there is a help button on the top in Odysseyware when you're in your curriculum, or you can always reach out to me as your teacher. I'm always available for you, so don't hesitate, and please check the handbook that I sent you, and always keep that as a reference and a guide. But remember to log into this platform every day to do your online lessons, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.